Cooperatives and SMEs Cabinet Secretary Simon Chelugui has affirmed that the Hustler Fund Board will be fully constituted in the coming week as various state agencies begin background checks on the individuals. CS Chelugui, who spoke exclusively to Citizen Television during the first day of the Cabinet Secretaries' retreat in Nanyuki, Laikipia County, pointed out that disbursement of loans to Saccos and Cooperatives will commence in the month of February. Marianne Nyambura reports.
1 month after the Hustler Fund program was launched by President William Ruto, the framework of the fund continues to be developed as the loan project continues to offer a lifeline to millions of Kenyans seeking cheaper loans. Cooperatives and SMEs Cabinet Secretary Simon Chelugui, who spoke on the sidelines of a cabinet retreat in Nanyuki, disclosed that an advisory board is being constituted. The names of the proposed position holders have been forwarded to the relevant state agencies, including the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission and the National Intelligence Service, for proper background checks before the nominees are given the green light to oversee the administration of the Hustler Fund.
As part of my oversight responsibility is to carry out diligent assessment of each name. So I've sent these names to the agencies involved, and I believe by next week we'll be able to gazette the names. We've already agreed on the names, and we will have a board by end of next week.
The advisory board's establishment is in accordance with the Public Finance Management Regulations 2022, which was published as part of efforts by the government to strengthen the program. Kenyans saved over 600 million shillings within 30 days, funds that, as per the regulations, are banked in Tier 1 banks, and the National Social Securities Fund, NSSF, given the mandate to manage the funds.
We have onboarded National Social Security Fund as an administrator, and then they will onboard the fund managers, they will onboard the custodial banks, and always the custodial banks are Tier 1 banks. We're talking of KCB, we're talking of Cooperative Bank, we are talking about Equity, all those Tier 1 banks. So the money are safe as far as we are concerned, but we are putting in all the legal instruments to ensure the safety and the growth of the money.
It is good news for Kenyans who are operating small and medium enterprises and members of cooperatives as the government embarks on launching the project's second phase, issuing loans to Saccos and cooperatives of between 100,000 shillings to 2.5 million shillings from next month.
We have disbursed over 13.3 billion. We have received back 5.5 billion in terms of repayment, and we have touched about 17.4 million Kenyans. And in terms of savings, we have about 651 million Kenyan shillings in savings. So we are now discussing the launch of the next product, which is micro loans, and that will be bigger.
The source of money diverted to the loan project has been at the center of political discussions, where CS Chelugui says a supplementary budget will be presented before Parliament when it reconvenes in February, as the 50 billion shillings was not allocated in the 2022-2023 budget. Marianne Nyambura, Citizen TV.
Hakikisha kuwa kiasi